Set your alarm, aren't you hungry?
Most people don't want to date someone who's a prostitute.
Well, I would date somebody like that, so I'm
Yo, man, what the hell, dog? I wasn't expecting that, dog. Common sense.
Saying, like, I think you're just not trying to listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying that there's zero people that, like, there's people that would date you. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying for the majority of people don't want to date a prostitute.
Bro, do we really have to explain this? Like, I feel like everybody would know this, bro. Does he really have to explain this to these females or whoever had the argument, bro? Like, yeah, some dude would date, but the dude that would date you knowing that you are that is not the dude that you would really want, for real. You don't want that nigga, dog. You don't want a nigga that accept the fact that you a whole pea out here, bro.
I heard that.
Do you
part.
disagree with that? It seems like you want to push back and say no.
I said yes.
99% of people want to date prostitutes.
I disagreed like 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
Within the span of when you asked me the first time.
Okay.
But I'm saying now, like, if a girl is doing OnlyFans or is a legal escort at the Bunny Ranch or whatever, and I'm into her or whatever, we could be dating. And then what?
A girl who comes to visit you at your
No,
place
I'm
of
saying
work would date
a
you?
coworker, like a person I work
You
with.
would-
I'm saying
do you think-
an individual that does only OnlyFans. I'm saying, say I meet a girl that only does OnlyFans,
Would she date you? Is that?
and we date, hit it off.
Bro, this is a tactic, bro. Girls, women like this, not all women like this, bro. They'll talk and say things in a confusing way, bro. Like, nothing she's saying is making sense, bro. Like, I'm sitting here listening to her. I'm thinking she doing this on purpose, bro. Like, all this time, when you listen to women try to make a point on these podcasts, and they never make sense, bro. Now, I figured it out. It has to be on purpose, bro. They gotta be saying confusing things on purpose, dog. It gotta be on purpose, bro. Otherwise, it's just chaotic, man. Otherwise, y'all really are crazy as hell.
Yeah, we hit it off. Yeah,
I mean, it could happen.
We could get married. That's what I'm saying. Like, that'd be perfect for me.
I
if
don't
I found an
disagree with
OnlyFans
your
girl or
statement at
whatever,
all.
But it's
that
just
was-
I
don't
don't
assume,
disagree
don't
with your
assume
statement at all.
that men around,
You're
like
just saying
all
you don't
men
think it's
around
common.
don't
What's
care
that?
You're just
that
saying you don't-
do escort or sex work, you know?
You're just saying you don't
That's
think
just
it's
what I was
common. Like
saying.
most women wouldn't be cool with it.
I think most women and most men would prefer to not date someone who's been involved
If
with
you're talking
prostitution.
about like a queer woman, I actually think she wouldn't care if she was an escort with mostly male clients. She might be jealous or not like if you were like.
Hey, bro, you gotta think though. In real life, people not talking like this, dog. In real, these are debates for the internet, dog. Cause in real life, nobody's having conversations like this, bro. In real life, people, you know, no matter what way they swing, they understand. Most people understand that it's, you know, everybody doesn't think the same. Most people understand that how real life works, dog. I don't know how to explain this, bro. Most people not that confused about, well, I ain't gonna say they're not confused, but I don't know how to word it, bro. These podcasts, they weigh on the extremes, the extreme case scenario, or the very small. Like, either it's really small or really big. It's no generalizations. They always trying to get whatever specific scenario they can think of to prove their point, and it's ridiculous.
Servicing other
So, like,
women.
but the thing is
probably.
that
Yeah, if
I
she's
would
an
be dating
insane
another. I
progressive,
would be
yeah, it's
dating
less
another sex
likely.
worker.
And
What does
indeed.
sexuality have to do with political affiliation?
And look, when they do that, when they come up with these wild scenarios, you know, it veers from the main point of the conversation. It's never a clear answer, bro. It's never a solution. But now we're just going back and forth in a perpetual, you know, circle of chaos, bro. Like, that's all it is. It's just talking points that lead nowhere. Nothing got resolved. Nobody learned anything. All we know is y'all can argue We know that y'all can debate, right? This is not real life.
Because we know what progressives think about that, okay? Like, that's really not...
Like being okay with gay people? Or what do you mean?
No, that's not... I didn't
my
say
God.
gay people.
Well, what did you mean by that?
I know the road you're going.
I'm
And I-
asking what you
Just
mean.
ask what you meant.
I don't know what you mean.
Sorry, repeat that?
You were saying like we know what progressives think, and I was just making
Yeah,
a
we know
comment
what
about
progressives
sexuality.
are pushing for. We know what they're pushing for. They're pushing for the normalization of sex work. That's what you guys are trying to do right now. So you say, yeah, a queer person or somebody that's like more progressive. Yeah, that's like the same people. Yeah, go for it. Go with a progressive person if you want to, but most...
And look, they use words like progressive, bro. Progressive normally is associated with being good, right? And this is how things get corrupted. Because if it was so progressive, it wouldn't be this much confusion about it. It wouldn't be this much chaos behind it, right? If it was progressive, you know, and not even just with sexual orientation, right? But with technology, artificial intelligence, any topic you could think of, they'll use the nice word in front. Progression, right? They put nice words in the front, bro. These are nice, ear-tickling words, bro. They're not giving you the real truth behind the words, the real words behind the nice words, bro. The nice words is all in your face, right? The real words is way back here being quiet. This is not progressive, in my opinion. This is not progression, dog. We sitting here debating about stuff that's not even real life, right? I don't know, man. I'm gonna just let the video play.
Man, in general, aren't okay. Dating a sex worker. That is not an opinion, it's a fact.
Oh, it's an opinion.
Yeah, bro, that's a fact. Most people don't want to date somebody. All right, look, listen to this clearly. Most people don't want to date somebody they know that's a sex worker or a prostitute. And if there is a person that doesn't mind that you're a sex worker or a prostitute, then more than likely that's not the person that you really want to be with. More than likely you view that person as weak or weird or unattractive, bro. So they arguing for something they don't even want. They arguing for something that they don't want for real. Bruh, this is the chaos I'm talking about. They want somebody to accept them for who they are. And when somebody does accept them for who they are, they don't want that person. They don't take that person serious. They disrespect that person. And that person disrespects themselves by being with you, knowing what you do. And look, I'm not saying that it's not a single case scenario where that type of relationship wouldn't work out. I'm not saying that if a dude marries a woman that's a prostitute, right? I'm not saying that relationship couldn't work out. But what I am saying is, as a dude, why would you want to be with a woman like that? And as a woman, why would you want to be with a dude that accepts you for being a prostitute? Like, y'all, it's no respect in that relationship. like think about it, man. Your wife is getting paid to have other dudes ramming up in her, dog. That's not cool, bro. That's your wife, dog. That's not cool, man. That's not sexy. You a whole cuck, dog. Come on, bro. Man, and this is what they arguing for. This is what they call progressive. Man, I don't even know if I could watch this whole interview.
No, it
It's
is
not an
fact.
I
opinion.
feel like it's an opinion.
Oh, you feel like it's an opinion, but it's a fact.
And
Look it
you
up.
feel like it's a fact.
An opinion or a fact?
So
feel like it's a
don't.
No, there is no
And we can
feeling
agree
like
to
it's a
disagree.
fact. Do you know what a fact is?
Yeah,
Facts don't
but
care
we-
about your feelings.
Okay, define what a fact is then.
How are you?
She's
It's
saying
not an
that
Where are you
she
getting your
doesn't
facts
think
from?
that it's-
Pull
yeah,
up the
where are
facts
your
then, real
facts?
quick. All
Ryan,
you
can you
can
pull
pull
that
the
up
facts.
for me right now?
I don't know
I
if
don't
they.
think so.
And look, pull up the facts. Think about this, right? Human history has existed for hundreds of years without the internet, without Google, without search engines. And we knew what facts were. We didn't have the ability to just run to the internet and pull stuff up. This is the first time in history, as far as we know, where we could just have all the information in the palm of our hand. Pull up the facts. Pull up the facts. Where'd you get your facts from? What about common sense, bro? What about generalizations? Words that mean things, right? Things that we've known before we ever had access to all this information. Right now, we got all this information. We could debate about these first world problems, dog. Like, what about nature? When it comes down to nature, bro, when it comes down, you take away all the modern comforts, indoor plumbing, heating and cooling, internet, bro. You take away all this stuff. What about nature? When it comes down to nature, what are the facts then? The facts is survival. We're not worrying about what you identify as, your sexual orientation, right? We're not worried about what you do for a living. All that's gonna matter is how are you gonna survive? Who matters? Who's the strongest? Right? That's all that's gonna matter, bro. Pull up the facts. Pull up the facts. Get out my face, you bitch. Like,
I'm not study on this.
No, exactly,
That's
because you
nothing
can't say that it's a
right.
fact if you don't have the backup.
And
for
also,
it.
I wanted to add.
No, I don't need a study to be done and look up into the sky and know that the sky is blue.
It's just
Yes,
talking.
but you're talking about somebody that isn't going to be with a sex worker. How are you going to tell two different men if they're going to be with a sex worker or not? That's not up to you to decide or for you to even assume that they wouldn't pick sex workers.
I think it's pretty easy to make the assumption that most people would not want to date a prostitute.
and
Do you think
that
that's a good
is people
preference?
that are
Have what?
small minds like you.
How's it small-minded?
and look, the insult, calling someone small-minded for not agreeing with what you agree with, bro. That's the shaming tactics. People took shame away from where it was supposed to be and put it somewhere where it's not supposed to be. It's still shame. Everybody's saying we need to bring shame back. No, shame still exists. It's just been misplaced, right? Shame should be right here where all the sex workers and the progressives, right? That's where shame should be. But they took that shame and put it over here where common sense and generalizations are, right? Shame and people having the ability to think for themselves. This is where they put shame, right? When somebody has their own mind and think for themselves, oh, you're so small-minded. Like, no, I'm not easily, what's the word? I don't want to say brainwashed. I don't want to say that. I'm not easily influenced by agendas or the most popular narrative, right? I can see past what's really going on, or I can see a little bit further than most people, right? Not saying I can see exactly what the intentions are behind all of these agendas. I wasn't in the rooms, but I understand that they are there, right? Most people don't even realize it. Most people go right along with the most popular narrative. Whatever appeals to their feelings or their sensibilities or fear, right? Fear is heavily promoted, right? And that's where the shame is. Where it's somewhere where it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be here, but they put it over here, bro. And that's why the arguments seem to be perpetual and they don't never go nowhere.
Because
That's
it's like,
big-
How
that's
is that
big
not
brain.
small-minded
That's
to go
big-
and sell your body in a brothel?
that's how you feel and that's how you think,
It's
and not
not about
everybody's
how I
gonna
feel.
think that
What about
way.
people
But,
that
okay,
are with
you
their
keep-
are in a relationship and they both do things like that together? What
Oh,
about
you
that?
guys, you guys.
And that's a whole nother scenario. You could say that. You could come up with scenarios all day. But that's common sense too. More than likely, people that are into the similar things go together. If two people like a similar thing, they have more in common. If two people like fucking going to the pumpkin patch and picking out pumpkins, you know what I'm saying? That's two people that like something similar. So if two people are sex workers and they come together, that's two people that like something similar. She trying to throw a little curveball in there. You know what I'm saying? She didn't say anything though. She thought she said something. She didn't say nothing. What about two people that both have a background in sex? Like, okay, then they could go together, bro. They grown, right? Will they respect each other? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know, bro. But that's two people that like something similar that go together. Now they have something else in common that probably might bring them closer together. I don't know, but she really thought she said something.
Stop. You guys are missing the point. I've repeatedly said over and over again, I'm not saying that it will be impossible for you to find a person to date you. I'm not saying that every single person on the planet would not date a prostitute. I am saying most. So when I'm saying most, I'm saying more than 50%. It could be 51%. It may very well be that 49% of people would date you. What I'm saying is most. So at bare minimum, 51%, I would say the majority of people would not date a prostitute.
I would say it's 50-50.
But do you think, wait, really quick?
You would say it's 50,
Yeah.
50-50? Exactly
yes,
50-50.
I would say it's 50-50.
Wow.
And
Can
that
I
is my
say-
opinion. Right?
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
I think a lot of people would say that they wouldn't, but if they made that connection,
They would.
I mean, I think it
All right. Go ahead.
no, you can say what you
No, go
gotta
ahead.
say.
Finish.
These are weak-minded points, bro. These are people that live in their flesh and they think carnally. They're not thinking. You know what I'm saying? These are his computer not even on. I just peeped that, bro. He been sitting there with a black laptop the whole time, a black screen on the laptop, bro. But yeah, when you think carnally with your flesh, you make weak-minded decisions, bro. And that's really what it all comes down to. Like, we gotta get past this, man.
Statement.
Or I wouldn't say get past it. We gotta be stronger than our flesh, dog. Yeah, we all gonna fall short sometimes, but you know what I'm saying? We got some overcoming we need to do, bro.
Finish your statement. Go ahead.
I want to play off with what you're gonna say, so I want you
No,
to
finish
say.
You were in the middle. Go ahead.
I
Complete your.
lost my train of thought now.
Because
You were saying that if the connection was there, then
Yeah,
somebody would
I think
date.
it would play a role in.
That still doesn't make the majority, nor the 50%. That means
No, I'm not
if-
saying
if-
that.
if-
I don't know. I don't know any statistics. I don't know that. But I'm saying I think if you did a study, I think more people would say that they wouldn't than
Here.
would
Can
be
you
real.
just admit
Stop.
that?
I have a clarifying question that might. Let's see. How tall is your boyfriend?
6'2",
How tall are you?
5'7".
You're 5'7", he's 6'2". Would you date a guy who's shorter than you?
I would.
You would?
I would.
Really?
If the connection was there, I
Oh my
would.
God, that's
Stop
such
the
cap. Okay.
It's not.
Wait, do you think women
How
don't
are you
date
gonna
men
tell
shorter than
me?
them?
like
What's
for
the-
real,
I
Brian?
think there needs to be, like, of course we can say, like, if the connection is, I don't even know what that really
like,
means.
if you
He's saying that you
Fucking
could think that you weren't
There
going to,
needs
and then you meet when
be,
you fall in love.
Like most people are not going to give a person a chance for a supposed connection to even develop, because the primary thing people are going to screen on is there just a base level of physical attraction. That's the first step.
Nature, bruh. It all comes down to nature.
Then a connection can develop. However, it's unless you're like withholding the fact that you guys are prostitutes and playing these dudes and waiting until months into the relationship before revealing you're a prostitute. If you're upfront with the fact that you're a prostitute, and you should with romantic partners, there's not going to be the ability for a connection to develop, because most men's standard is to not date a prostitute.
Okay, but
You seem like a very pleasant person. However, you're a prostitute. That's an immediate no-go. Otherwise, I think you're an attractive girl and you have a very pleasant personality. But because you're involved in sex work, it's an immediate disqualifier. It's a deal breaker. There's no scenario, even though you seem like, honestly, you're one of the most pleasant women we've ever had on the show.
Yo, that's another thing too, bro. A lot of girls that do be like living that thought life, right? They be having the best personalities, bro. I ain't gonna say all of them, but from what I realized, bro, when I was in high school and like after high school, a lot of the girls that was cool was the ones that was ran through, dog. Of course, you don't want no girl that's been ran through, and of course, you know, they start being cool after a while because, you know, once they start aging and they've been around the block a lot, they don't look as good no more. They start, you know, getting ran through, so they not gonna always how they looks. But high school, a little bit after high school, they still got their looks somewhat. So, but they always be the coolest ones though, bruh. The ones that be actually out here fucking around and shit, man.
You're an attractive girl. I just would, and I'm not.
But they not worth all the headache and trouble that come with trying to take them serious, because they not going to be able to be with just you. They going to want to be with, they going to want to do their thing, bruh. And then on top of that, you can't really claim a girl that's been with this dude and that dude and that dude, and all y'all know each other, and everybody got a story about her. To be like, damn, that's your girl, bruh? Like, man, nah, man, that's not my girl. Whole time, you like, damn, bro, I really like her, but she been fucking everybody, dog. Like, nah, man, I can't wipe her ass.
This to be mean or anything, I wouldn't date you because of the work that you're involved with. And that's the end of the story. In the same way that there's plenty of women who don't want to date me because I've got this ridiculous podcast and I'm out there on the internet. I don't object to women not wanting to date me because I'm out there and I have, maybe controversial opinions. I think that's fine.
But I'm not going to say here.
Do you think it's a better preference for people to immediately disqualify somebody from dating?
Bruh, the girl with the glasses and the black hair, bruh, she is a fucking, she one of them ones that just be like, shit, you be like this, soon as she open her mouth, you like that. That's the best way I can describe it, bruh. Like, man, shut your motherfucking ass up, bruh. Fucking Poindexter, Velma, Scooby-Doo head ass.
Maybe controversial opinions. I think that's fine.
But I'm not going to say here.
Do you think it's a better preference for people to immediately disqualify somebody from dating them just because they do sex work? Do you think that's a good thing?
There's a lot of fish in the pool, and yes, I think in the same way that women disqualify men very quickly for a myriad of reasons. Yes, sex work is a perfect.
Yeah, that's true, bro. A woman will disqualify you like that. Bro, your shoes, disqualified. Your shoestrings, disqualified. Oh, you a prostitute. I'm supposed to accept that, though. Like, you know how crazy that is? That's extreme, my nigga. Like, bro, you didn't wear the right outfit that day. Disqualified. You wasn't walking fast enough. Disqualified. You breathing too loud. Disqualified. You a prostitute, but I'm supposed to accept you. Like, nah, bruh.
Valid, immediate disqualifier.
Yeah, I'm not saying whether or not people are empowered to do that. Obviously, you can do that, but I'm asking, like, would you say that people ought to be doing that?
They ought to be doing that. If I were I were to advise men, if I were to advise my audience who are watching, if I were to advise my son, if I were to advise my male friends, or just men in general, yes, I would strongly recommend not dating prostitutes.
Y'all like the video? LIKE, like the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all be safe. I'm out. Bruh, you recording?